You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible. All right, folks, the last week, the Leadership Conference on Civil and Human Rights joined with 113 other civil rights organizations in releasing a letter asking for the Department of Justice to get involved in the case of Ahmaud Arbery. Now, all kind of different things have been happening over the weekend. New York Times actually put together this video, piecing all the information that we have together to show what actually took place. And based upon their video, Ahmaud Arbery actually was hunted down. It was a very strange video to see how they tracked all of the various movements, if you will, involving Ahmaud Arbery, what took place, where the people were at those times. So let's do this here. I'm going to try to pull it up in a second. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Becky Monroe. She's the director of Fighting Hate and Bias program with the Leadership Conference on Civil and Human Rights. Becky, when you look at this very issue here, in terms of what has happened, all these conflicting stories, the bottom line is this here. These three DAs are culpable here, especially the first two. The fact is they were not trying to actually pursue justice. They were operating more as the defense attorney. Now we're hearing that the police told the homeowner whose home was being built if he had any issues to call Gregory McMichael instead of the cops. What do you make of that new development?
I mean, I have to tell you, that's why we at the Leadership Conference called not only for a hate crimes investigation into the murder of Ahmaud Arbery, but also for a pattern or practice investigation of systemic constitutional abuses into the way that the local prosecutors and the police department handled this case. So it's just as you said, the complete dereliction of duty for over 2 months when there was undisputed evidence that these two men were involved in the murder of Ahmaud Arbery. We think that plus a long-standing, and many local advocates across Southeast Georgia have been raising these concerns for a long time about a pattern or practice of systemic constitutional abuses on the basis of race by these local prosecutors as well as the police department. So I think, as we see more and more information coming into the public domain, we feel like our call for an investigation, again, not only into the hate crime, but also into the handling of this case is well warranted.
Explain to folks out there who don't understand the distinction between a hate crimes investigation and a murder investigation.
So we're calling on the Department of Justice to use a number of statutes. Under the hate crime statute, we are calling on them to investigate the murder of Ahmaud Arbery under a statute that says if you target someone for a violent hate crime, in this case, when they killed Ahmaud Arbery on the basis of race, that is a violation of multiple federal statutes, including the Matthew Shepard and James Byrd Jr. Hate Crimes Prevention Act. So we are calling for an investigation of his murder against those two defendants under that statute. We are also calling for an investigation of the law enforcement agencies here. And when I say law enforcement agencies, I mean the police department as well as the local prosecutors that were involved in this case. And as you mentioned, the way that this case was handled, and we even just with the publicly available facts, the fact that for over 2 months, these two men, we had undisputed evidence that they, as you mentioned, they stalked and killed Ahmaud Arbery, were permitted to there was no warrant issued for their arrest, despite the fact they had the video. So we think that's why we're calling for an investigation under these two different statutes.
All right, then, Becky, we certainly appreciate it. Where can people, again, if they want to follow what the Leadership Conference is doing, where can they get more information?
So they can come to learn more about our work at our website at www.civilrights.org. I would also encourage you, because of the extraordinary work of local advocates, the NAACP of Georgia specifically, as well as other advocates in Southeast Georgia, we know they've been leading critical work as well. But again, if you want to follow more of our work, it's www.civilrights.org.
All right, then, Becky Monroe, we appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much for covering the story.
All right, thank you.
All right, folks, back to that Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment.
This is the Ceek VR headset created by Mary Spiel, the sister. We had her on the show. Black woman. She actually is the inventor of this particular headset. And so what happens is you just simply place your phone right into here, and then of course close it up, and then go to their website and then their app, and you can actually experience the comedy showcase. And so they have these headsets, these VR headsets on their site, Ceek.com, for sale. Then also they have these 4D 360-degree headphones. First of all, I love the two stuff because they're in black and old gold, my frat colors. But these are awesome because for gamers, it comes with detachable headset, and again, folks, it gives you 360-degree sound. Amazing sound. If you want to buy these, you have a promo code you can use. This is just for our followers, and it is RMVIP2020. RMVIP2020. Put that promo code in if you want to buy the headphones, buy the VR headset. You get that discount to buy it. They're amazing. So Ceek.com, RMVIP2020.
Now back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video.